kwakwe yase funtu mo sai batatwene de ekoso e wo Guinea mine mu abantugu abaso e wo sunsanso e ma omanga na ye be den e na hu sunsanso no nkofa ensem emre wo mayi eno nene ye be sine kosumedin de obidum be kwakwa de kumemeti na mama menua nana sei ampofoje ye na homa ye ba ye ne abenfo betwetwe nkomo ne apasem no puma sibre ye mo akwa ba Yansam wakwa babio emra big agenda dwumadie no eso na asedem dika kan no Guinea ensensem na ho ene ye ni kire na no kwasi ada ade e chidwoada na yete se Guinea man no empanyufo bi aka wo ho ama asrafo makwa akutu aban na gwekọ wiase alfa konde a wono ene ye mampanyini samre ya che no ama samre ameka say Lieutenant Colonel Mama di Domboya wono ena wote akonwa so saso na aban na musifo nyina ne amom nyina akotena nchen asrafo ena ehwe so de be nsusuanso ena wom Yane opanyini Dr. Opoku Edu, Kwajo Opoku Edu, Ntwetwenkomo, Senior Research Fellow, ewo Legon Yapon Emodok. Yamo akwaba.
Ya.
Ahode ho.
Nyame adom.
Ya de radio ase doc. Ya hwe edi kan emra wote se bibisa akoso wo Guinea. Were you surprised?
Yes and no. Now me surprised because you say the nkababia ya dui. Anka kwen nam so bese sa abanya any elections na nye military coup then so anya ngwa if say na nyama bia ekoso wo Guinea no na msa kwen bi so fia na kabeba enti no anya ngwa nso kwen bi so ngwa kakaka
Ya ensama Lieutenant Domboya or the tuja Lieutenant Colonel Domboya or the tuja or say opinion Alpha Conde only respect for the constitution and for humanity we hear the crow man for corruption so these are issues are beyond yet politicians was it a good justification so the beku
yeah I'm thinking and only as my yeti because I don't know idea or can obetumi dia mobilize support I'm able to me I justify the coup no but I know yet grounds I know yet grounds so what can be I will nam so will be to me the CC or my corruption and ma you are starting to go so journey quattro party corner quattro yet to Asia it to Obama no be the office away no na se say I would to me and the patapa akonya so this one on your so about the year. That's for a long time to come, you know, and Guinea for Omunyasum yet. And they are there back. But I did back when I see when they said, Omua, Nkofobia, Omasia, the Biafa, Basa Yohun, our Manuel Semono. Omachi, Omagina Kakra, Ediafa, maybe I said the accost to say, our Salman Mono. Maybe in fear, Bayer Jowache, at your 9 watche, Mono. Basa ti say be or haba akoni aduanan ba akoni sisi wo wiase the mo be 38% na si Africa ha ento won sisi mo hu se nema mienu ele yakofa sa na mayiba economic conditions and political institutions among yourself your parties and your economic aduma na per capita income no hiani ade enti sa na me hu se ekoso ba bia na kan bi tro enti ye wonema mienu niema na ekoso anti akofa sa aba sabe yaba baako ana niema na nsamo dobo ya no so oka and so a different thing say corruption of course yes there was corruption niema but so blueprint bia ye nam so a ye de be stop sa niema ya o kan sa man for na to na so a on be ma to me no aba ya ma won na ado ano kaya no then the case between aye
yeah side way so your crisis and conflict management you will be a friend say a grievance and greed theory when nipa bi feel say as nipa kakra bi na ediska na ye de ho kire yen eti de omuhia ne se obi obeshom kutu pa say yenko because school yi ba ye hu amanfo omu jubilate ene ade but the ko wi ase ku ne de ato omo so ohwesa no ma wo yi a as compared to a normal beer, yeah, na be more count or my mu and no minor. Is there any cause for worry as Ghanaians?
Yeah, so on make say, 1955, I copied 2002. make us say you who say be wahaba ko ne aduanan ba ko basa political basa across we be no CI for no year fifemu bi omote political instability task force normally come out so much fifemu no mu hu niam bi eno so hu wo man bia mu a na che say be afie be yefie mienu basa be si ba ko ne political institutions basa ni discrimination and suppression ni ade ana ba ko so any economic conditions ohia adwuma ni panyanye ye dia bobo ni ade na the first me answer important and say that o man wan kasen so man atwa ho ahia no so no we mu du on so abia basa na egadam eti so hu sa ni ma we nyina na ka se opepe say according to tax study no within 2 years the be betumi asi
eti ora baby ayete doc ora baby
Ghana nema binti including the COVID nema e basa kakra na duma no hia ne ade no ene na se ye kɔ by sa nema no a obi a otumi Ghana ha bi asese no eso ye worried not na se no here because enema bi a yasema hunu a ye adwuma nso so hu se ekɔ so a ye ma mfie mi no basa betumi asi
eti doc ye betumi obi beka say are we sitting on a time bomb that is anye no ma ya.
Yeah, in fact, the South team no can back on the say country be almost per capita income here $500 and below no potentially unstable. Ghana ya bro and also but not just your free mu among for you demonstrations you hu nyama bebre go for kasa adwuma ho ayedin and ho kwa neba economy no akofom kakra asiniti kakra debt costo and we are kusiaba enti enye good sign obia also wa ban mu and now podcast scientist and now intelligence officer by afanu tianeka no these are not good signs I be plan say we can touch or them from men can say the do no yet can bobo so ankasa say but science no yet the cost of deteriorate here the confodial from experts are human hunu. And this was published. It's actually online. I remember who I come in and say, "Who's honey means a bar, a science actually would say, we have been filming you, but a bit to me."
Young baby, I drew you were Kwaku, you were African Union, you were ECOWAS, or my release statement at the Ababe condemning what went on. Bibi ho mu betimi aye mu betimi den hye bia hunu na bi ama no metimi asesa wo Guinea mine mu
easy Mali yeah no still Mali go so almost put two pressures that day e go so far baby anywhere bibi sa Asia ECOWAS and South African Union actually try intervene militarily a stop one and you need to make a Western world, Western Europe and America, because it's going to be or the other to Nigeria and Ghana and friends and so no one to one. And you can't see I feel that as someone engage you on. They say, much a president, or might take you over, or might suspend the constitution, or might dissolve government. Who can't say, oh, you have to mean to her saying, or no, I couldn't watch it or the 2 million a year. If I just do the 2 million Adiaba. Na bibi sa mo se ko wa se ni African Union dey 2 million pound mo wo between
asem doc ye no ase ne fa osi ya be san so aba nchen na ye sa no atwetwe nkomo fa no ma bi eti say Dr. Kojo Opoku Eidu o senior research fellow e Lagos upon mu ne na atwetwe nkomo no ye san kwa homa no so ye ne Dr. Prosper ni Adom twetwe nkomo o ye defense and security analyst doc. Hello doc. What am I saying? The last time I didn't come on out Liberia, me Kaiser were free ho. They say here now.
Me was Sudan mine mom.
Wow, Sudan. Wow. Yeah, the akos wo minim sa wo de eba see ye free o my back mu ko my back mu ye hwe bambo ho nsema wa bene wo mpa. The akos wo gini man mu nie. Ye bisa say ebetumi anya sunsuan so wo manga na so ana.
Me bompae say question where I would be will not even give an idea to any military person or officer say or be attempt way. One says and mama will see at the country in the And most of the developments we do and all that now, the perception, the image, in terms of doing well democratically and all that, affects our record now. And it also affects the investment in back country, tourists, and yet idea. Meji di say bisa obi bedwin say yes we a possibility obi go fit to that
ye bisa sa de be ya say sa na tia
say me you are no na meba. That is the first statement I'm made. Now back to your question and I know your prelude. Back to your question so across Africa there are problems all over, economically, health-wise, and there are some few exceptions, but problems were honorable. And now COVID and so aggravated. And I say your friend is saying, I won't say but I am hoping and praying, say, this will not happen. About a year and a two ago, government Ankara Eka say na ebinomo air planiku. When any account government and economy say case no crampo was here almost. And if the government itself is talking about this, what that tells you, they say the possibilities could be there.
Yeah, Sadi way. Diabano. Ebani say amafo bebrebe person between Ghana and Yakofa Union feel Liberia by Cote d'Ivoire current to Kwabaye, ya bebo refugee camp mo Western region ya de. Ya Ghana and Guinea, ya yonkufa. Esanse Ghana man penyina wudi kan osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah tu no Conakry Guinea e ho no wo ye on secretary in 1966 March. Ya an honorary president it is yonkufa no wo ho. Se kobasa amanfo dwane Ghana for ye prodo ne ade. A bit with the pressure by us in terms of refugee moving in.
Enya conflict in terms of humanitarian, assistance. It's kind of a coup d'etat, and also almost supporting. Until say I saw you for air bubotua, for few mufie, go across the country, the borders of the country, about somewhere else. Now, I saw you for no. They've given assurance to the ministers, other officials, and said they are going to come after them and be visa. They want to do a transition. We are hoping says a transition on Bayern. Normally, it takes 6 months to a year. Now, within that period, now say almost me and Shishidia at the elections, I'm a new government. So I'm hoping say this will be the case. And yes, it will be a repetition. Almost you are almost buying to say Malino. They have to be in power. And even after elections, they want to continue. It brings some of these things like now, human rights, money, and hydrogen power. And I will say, end this thing, transition way as soon as it's possible, with pressure on that government, on this transitional arrangement, so that you better have peace and stability.
We know I was here bomb pious and quite a segue at the NB. I was just a 2022 or no organized election and nothing what on your into a transfer best affiliate. Now, Yamra Ghana, baby, I war as a nation, Yamino. Ghana, it will feel and I or ye bank in Sunny Faso, a way Togo, Burkina Faso, I was so Cote d'Ivoire, I will be so after Cote d'Ivoire, near Guinea, or her body. A moon shadan chess idea and was here, so that the BB Crabesia people will not take advantage and bring in almost violence and I'll be MS or my so.
I am hoping with this development, it will not get to that stage. Ninja maker, when I say, it's a cooler air by, unfortunate as it is, and go for any agent home. Naniento Monia Jen say, almost percent society ever. And the say idea almost far more bad, say almost call other countries like Mekai. And if it were a conflict, Bubutio and people fighting, opposition fighting government and all that, then we'll be worried. But for now, no, it hasn't gotten to that stage. Still, the people are in the country almost calling for reforms and change. And as soldier for we say, a meeting or mobile, Now, so far, no, nothing indicates the humanitarian problems.
But beyond that, security-wise, is there anything we have to do as a nation? So there are your borders now. You bet me I'm marking who ye.
Oh, for borders, no dear. We have several. Then you
Doc, Mpacho, Jina, mama, I say, online, no, and why very faint. Hello, Doc. Chiahoka, Kramame.
Okay.
Hey, baby, I was in 29, and now I can hear you very clear.
And say, are you fine, Cecilia?
Say, I fine. Okay. Now we try him.
Okay, and now make us say, borders there, I will say, yeah, borders owned by the BR. Because, as we used to say, no terrorism, no money, human trafficking.
Doc, Sergeant, you, mammy. Sergeant, you, mammy, Doc.
Okay, to see.
I say, okay. Now, come on down and watch him, yeah.
And because on the borders owned by they're very important. Part of
Doc, Ahumano, as they say there, minimal baby, Anaka can now with Nanka, why?
Na ahaya sisia.
Say ahaya, it in what him say, your borders no by now, your mamma, ebi akoso Mali, ebi akoso e Guinea say. Before then, no, na ya nu nia ba ko edin komo Dr. Kojo Edu, Opoku Edu. Na okabi bi say, or her coup akoso in the world about 30% free Africa. Yenim sa akoda asaman hono mesu say. At least I once, I twice. Is there a sign that a chese as Africans, yabamu yebu a democracy moana?
Okay, and me you are no say borders no who here some bebo hu ban. Otemenka.
Metonka. Yeah.
Now, as a result of several factors, terrorism and human trafficking, almost in free one country acquire another, and all that. In this particular situation, it's not an issue of securing borders necessarily, because at the end SC were Guinea. And there's nothing indicating saying Crawford free her immediately, unless the situation degenerates. But notwithstanding, no, by all means, no, or say your borders, no, but it's very important. At any point in time, anything can happen. And you know.
It's your moving on. Now, me bisa about said you know Mexico, a free Mali, ako Guinea. Is it an indication, say, as Africans, yabamu yebu democracy moana?
Oh, okay, so generally no. Well, this is the issue. The government, ruling party, the government, also making sure that while they are in power, no, they are taking care of the needs of the people. But I say, talking about GDP and inflation or low, GDP or high, doesn't really mean anything. Say, I'm Fabibia and show be bottom. Or hospital not on to me, school, ayeka, some basic necessities, no, any juma, the youth, those things, no, one year be damn family, not 1 month of any and it brings some of these things, obvious, like we are saying. But more to that, when your time is up, I also change the constitution. Also, people are for some time. And no any day, no way in Abba. And to say across West Africa and even Africa in general, those things exist. You see a few months. Yeah,
recently, you nipa bi akojina court say, nanko munya yanko be coup, ena erade adom anye yi, ena buinso aba. Is there any cause for worry?
Oh, as for worry, media, we cannot take anything for granted, and the possibilities are always there. Well, in schools, media, it's not an issue of now. We used to think, say, old-fashioned, yeah, but recent development tells us that it is not old-fashioned, and it's something that we have to be on the lookout for and make sure that we do the right thing. Our credible democracy that far, and avoid those things happening. And then maybe can't say or say you share capacity and nobody would even support any kind of development.
You doc, you know what's the name for Usia, Yamisha Passe, when you're the general to train como doctor, Prosper Ni Ado, a defense and security analyst. ene ene de twetwe nkomo no sanso ene ene Dr. Kojo Opoku Edu twetwe nkomo senior research fellow e Legon suapon no emu ye hwa Guinea ene ensunsanso a ku e si ho no e betumi anya wo man yi so enti ye nyina wo su na ene ye fa show ne mra na we mi ndi obi dum bi ekwakwadu kumi yadamase yakram